Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your favorite magical vacation specialist, coming to you for our Friday News live show today. I am wearing, in honor of all of the participants in the Dark Side Half Marathon at Walt Disney World right now, I'm wearing my Darth Vader cape. So this is just for you guys, in your honor. Hope you do well on all your races and have fun. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about, and I will get to what I have said in my note here on the video posting. But let's see and start with first things first. So one of the things I talked about is, can you get a free night stay at Disneyland? Yep. Right now you can. There is a special going on, so let me tell you about it. You can book a non-discounted 3-night package at a participating Good Neighbor hotel, which is the hotels around Disneyland. Disneyland is walkable, and a lot of these Good Neighbor hotels are literally across the street. So you can do a 3-night minimum package at a participating Good Neighbor hotel that includes a minimum 3-day, 1 park per day Disneyland Resort theme park ticket per person, and you can get a 4th night free. That's right, people. Free. That's a pretty good deal, especially at Disneyland. I have already quoted this deal, and it saves a lot of money, surprisingly. So let's see. It's valid for select stays arriving April 11th through December 31st of 2018. So the whole rest of the year, this deal is going on. Okay. So some hotels don't start the deal until later in the fall. The other participating hotels have started now, and they go all the way through the end of the year. For example, the Anaheim Marriott Hotel is one of those that the deal's already going, and it goes till the end of the year. The other participating hotels are the Best Western Plus, Raffles Inn and Suites, the Clarion Hotel Anaheim Resort, the Castle Inn and Suites, the Courtyard Anaheim Resort Convention Center, the Embassy Suites by Hilton Anaheim North and South. Let's see, the Holiday Inn Anaheim Resort Area Hotel, the Residence Inn Anaheim Resort Area Garden Grove, Sheraton Garden Grove Anaheim South, Spring Hill Suites Anaheim Main Gate, and the Staybridge Suites at Anaheim Resort Area. Now, obviously, the number of rooms allocated for this deal is limited, but it is a good deal. So if you are wanting to stay a minimum of 3 nights at Disneyland and get your 4th night free at a Good Neighbor hotel, or you want me to quote that for you, let me know. But I have rarely seen them do something like this, especially at the Good Neighbor hotels. But they know that they are landlocked and only have 3 actually on-property hotels at Disneyland. Speaking of, they are actually having discounts through the middle of June 14th right now at the Disneyland 3 hotels on property, and they're up to 25% off depending on, or actually 20% off depending on which resort hotel you stay in. So that's the Disneyland free night deal that they just released. Wanted to tell you about that. Next one is Disney World. Disney World keeps adding Good Neighbor hotels into what they call their actual well, I don't know, it's not on property, into what they call their Disney World extra hotels, or they're Good Neighbor ones, but they're considered like they get the same benefits or similar benefits as the on-property hotels. So, you know, they've added these Disney Spring ones. Oh, they call them other great resort area accommodations. So they've added these Disney Spring ones, and I've been booking those, and you can link them to the My Disney Experience account. As long as you're getting tickets and the room, then you can get your fast passes at 60 days out at those Disney Spring hotels. They have added some to this now. And they had added the, let me see the name of it. Four Seasons. So they had added the Four Seasons Resort Orlando Hotel to get fast passes at 30 days out, but now they have increased that, and through December 31st, guests at the Four Seasons Resort Orlando at Walt Disney World with a valid theme park ticket will be able to link their hotel reservation on My Disney Experience. That did not happen before. And they can utilize the 60-day booking window for Fast Pass Plus selections, as well as take advantage of the extra magic hour benefit at one of the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks. So That was not the case. It was a 30-day and extra magic hour thing they were doing at the Four Seasons, but this goes through the end of 2018. Now Four Seasons Resort Orlando and Walt Disney World will get the 60-day out booking window for fast passes and the extra magic hours. They are joining the ranks of Swan and Dolphin, the Disney Springs Resort area hotels. And so now Disney is adding at Walt Disney World Gateway Hotels, which is a collection of quality hotels that offer choice proximity to Walt Disney World theme parks. Walt Disney World Gateway Hotels will be available to book online through the Disney Travel Agent's website. That's what I use, as part of a Walt Disney Travel Company package. So I can book these just like I can book the Disney Springs hotels. This collection of hotels offers accommodations for groups of all sizes and budgets and includes the following properties. There are 3. The Waldorf Astoria Orlando, the Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek Resort, and the Wyndham Bonnet Creek Resort. Now, a lot of y'all book those on your own because some of them are timeshares, but now we're allowed to book them and book the tickets with them. So just wanted to let you know that. You get accommodations at one of the Gateway Hotels. You get a Magic Your Way base ticket with a choice of the ticket length being from 2 to 10 days, or you can upgrade that to a Park Hopper or Park Hopper Plus. For each day of the ticket, you can enjoy admission to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom theme park, and you will get a keepsake luggage tag as well. Best of all, when you book one of these Gateway hotels, you will be eligible to receive magical extras, discounts, and perks for special activities. Guests of these hotels, however, will be able to utilize a 30-day booking window for FastPass selections. I wonder if they'll change this one before the end of the year. I don't know. Once you're booked, though, we'll be able to link these particular Gateway hotels to your My Disney Experience account, and that way I can do your Fast Passes 30 days in advance. Now, what's interesting about these tickets when we link them to your account is that they're not tickets per se. They're like certificates, and it says Fast Pass certificate on it. And so what happens is I can book your Fast Passes in advance, but you actually get a ticket card when you check in to one of these resorts. So it's a slightly different. It's like a military ticket where those are vouchers and then you actually get the ticket at the ticket window when you check in. Same kind of thing. All right, so that's interesting. More resort hotels off property I can book for you to get some of the same benefits as on property. Next bit of news is from April 16th to May 3rd, the Disney PhotoPass studio inside of Castle Couture, which is located next to Cinderella's Castle at the Magic Kingdom Park, will undergo enhancements and temporarily relocate to the indoor FastPass queue of Mickey's PhilharMagic. When the Disney PhotoPass studio reopens in the Castle Couture on May 4th, there will be additional backdrop options, new props, and upgraded lighting. Now, I noticed this when I was doing Fast Passes for a client recently that Mickey's PhilharMagic wasn't available, and I thought that was odd. And it was during these dates, and that's probably why the Fast Pass is not available, is because the Fast Pass queue will be used for this particular PhotoPass studio while it's being upgraded. So there you go. Next bit of news is the It's a Small World mall area at Disneyland Park has reopened with the queue rerouted because of parade route changes with the new Pixar Play Parade at Disneyland. So they have rerouted the queue and they have opened this new mall area outside for the Disneyland version of It's a Small World, because that ride starts outside in Disneyland. So it's done. They are done with that construction. Another thing that is done is the Fast and Furious Supercharged ride at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. It is in technical rehearsals, which means basically it's soft openings. So you can go and there may not be everything working on the ride that's supposed to, but you can technically ride it now. The best thing to do is go to guest services at when you're going into the Universal Studios park and just ask them, are you going to have soft openings today on Fast and Furious Supercharged? If so, what times? And, you know, sometimes the ride stops in the middle. Sometimes you have a longer wait than you thought because the ride stops and they have to start again. This is technical rehearsals, so it's not, you know, actually open full time yet, but you can go and ride it if you're there and see what it's like. The next bit of news is lemon meringue cupcakes are back at Sprinkles in Disney Springs and topped with sweet, fluffy clouds of toasted marshmallows now through April 30th. So that is the cupcake of the month at Sprinkles. Okay, more minivan news, guys. There's only a couple resorts left that don't have it, and now there's even less. So this week, Art of Animation is the newest resort to be added to the minivan list. The only resorts now that do not have minivan access that we know of are the All-Star resorts, and I don't know if they're going to get it or not. We'll see. But Art of Animation has minivan access. So if you're using that as alternate form of transportation, and you can see on my photo albums how to use a minivan, how to order one, how it works, what they cost, in my photo albums on my page. But now Art of Animation has access as well. And because of Disney's Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary, there is going to be a special Tiffin's Talks dining experience where you can dine with an animal and conservation expert between April 22nd and May 5th and enjoy specialty dishes that complement each evening's topic. So this is a dining package we can book. It's like eating with an Imagineer, but now you're eating with a conservation or animal expert at Tiffin's, which is the signature restaurant in Animal Kingdom, for their 20th anniversary. And they have announced that for the 20th anniversary, which starts this Sunday, April 22nd, it will be a several week party. So it'll go through May 5th, all the events they're doing for their anniversary at Animal Kingdom. Bob Chapek, the chairman of Disney Parks and Experiences and Consumer Products, has named Jeff Vall as the new president of Disney Signature Experiences. Vall began his career with Disney at Walt Disney World in 1990. He will be in charge of several things: Disney Cruise Line, Disney Vacation Club, Adventures by Disney, Golden Oak, and Aulani, a Disney resort in Hawaii. So these are the Disney signature experiences. This is all part of a new reorganization that they're doing at Disney to work on, or to work with, the new merger with Fox, or taking over of Fox. Let's see. Typhoon Lagoon has reopened following its annual refurbishment. It has been closed since January 7th, so now it's all up and running again. Typhoon Lagoon Water Park at Disney World. Beginning July 1st, so remember, Toy Story Land opens June 30th. Okay, so this is because of that. Beginning July 1st, Hollywood Studios will be open from 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. daily. That's a lot of hours at Hollywood Studios. There will also be early morning magic hours and weekly evening extra magic hours that can be enjoyed by guests that are staying on site at Walt Disney World Resorts or at the Disney Springs Resorts or at the Four Seasons Orlando. So the extra magic hours are going to be every single morning starting July 1st from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then you have the park open from 8 to 10:30 p.m. daily. And then there will be, on some days of the week, evening magic hours in addition to that, to make it open until at least 11:30 or after midnight. So they want to make sure that everybody gets to ride the Toy Story rides at least once while they're on vacation. So extra hours for that. Also, the fast passes for the new Toy Story Land attractions can now be made. They are available 60 days out if you're staying on property or in one of those resorts I just mentioned. Obviously, if you're not staying in one of those resorts, you'll be able to make fast passes at 30 days out, and there probably won't be any left for those rides. They have changed how the Toy Story tier system, or how the tier system works at Hollywood Studios. So every park except for Magic Kingdom has a fast pass tier system. So because of that, when I'm booking your fast passes in advance, I can only book you one from a tier 1 fast pass. The rest of them have to be booked from tier 2. So at Hollywood Studios, what it has been in the past is Toy Story Midway Mania is tier 1, Rock and Roller Coaster is tier 1, Beauty and the Beast show is tier 1. So there's a few things that are tier 1, and you can only pick one of those in advance. And most people pick Toy Story. If you're not going with little kids or adults who really love Toy Story like me, then probably you would have picked Rock and Roller Coaster in your tier 1. Now that has changed, and let me tell you, you need to pick something different than what you probably normally have picked. And I will advise you on that if you're one of my clients. But the tier system is changing because of Toy Story Land. So here's how it's going to be. Tier 1 at Hollywood Studios is now going to be all 3 Toy Story rides. So we were right on this. It has been confirmed. So all 3 Toy Story rides are tier 1 at Hollywood Studios. So that means Toy Story Mania, Alien Saucer Spin, and Slinky Dog Dash are tier 1. You have to pick one of those in advance. Then tier 2, Rock and Roller Coaster has been moved down to tier 2, and so has everything else. So you pick one of those 3 Toy Story rides, and then you could pick 2 from tier 2. So that's actually great. I mean, you could pick one of the Toy Story rides, then do Rocket Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, and those are probably the 3 hardest ones to get into in that park, and you're good to go. So that tier system has now changed because of Toy Story Land. So starting June 30th, that is how your tier will work in Hollywood Studios. Heads up. All right, next one is rice bowls from the Leaning Palms at Typhoon Lagoon are now available. Leaning Palms is one of their quick service locations at the Typhoon Lagoon Water Park, and apparently these are huge and very tasty. So if you want something nutritious when you're at Typhoon Lagoon for lunch, check out a rice bowl. Run Disney in Paris, so Disneyland Paris, has begun selling, actually last Thursday, I believe, the bibs for their Disneyland Paris Magic Run weekend. But let me just say, the ones for the Villain weekend have sold out. Most of them have sold out. There's hardly any left. So I'm not sure why they're still advertising this, but the day it opened, the 5K immediately sold out. So definitely check on that site if you're planning to go and see if any are left and what races they're left for. But the 5K is already sold out from what I understand at Disneyland Paris. Okay. Next bit of news. More millennial pink. I don't understand this. If you have the millennial pink spirit jersey and ears, but you haven't tried the newest sweet treat, then you need to. Introducing the millennial pink shake from Vivoli Il Gelato, topped with pink sprinkles, strawberry crisp pearls, and a fresh strawberry. It is pink, like really, really pink. And there it is. I don't know if it'll. It's pink. So that is the new millennial pink shake from Vivoli Il Gelato, which is in Disney Springs at Walt Disney World. This was shared by one of the people I follow on Twitter this week. Look at that. That is the bed, one of the beds at Paradise Pier Hotel in Disneyland. And do you see what's on it? It's a Pixar ball. So I don't know if they're going to change the theming of Paradise Pier Hotel because it's named after Paradise Pier in Disneyland, California Adventure, and that no longer is going to exist. They're refurbing it into Pixar Pier. So I don't know if they'll change the name of the hotel, but that's the hotel I'm staying at in May. So we'll see. But they changed the pillows, at least for Pixar Fest. They used to be beach ball pillows. So we'll see what happens with that hotel, but I thought those were cute. All right, next bit of news, Cafe Orleans, which is in Disneyland, in Orleans Square. In celebration of Pixar Fest, Cafe Orleans presents a special 3-course prix menu. All entrees will be served with your choice of a fountain beverage or a Dasani water. It is $40 per person, and here's what you get. The starter is a specialty cheese flight with forme d'Ambert, which is raw cow's milk cheese, boucheron, which is mild goat cheese, and petit basque, which is hard sheep's milk cheese, and a dried fruit and honeycomb. That's the starter. The entree is shrimp ratatouille by Aldi, which is layered with roasted zucchini, yellow squash, eggplant, and tomato. It looks like ratatouille, like, you know, the one that Rivy made in Ratatouille. And then the last one is a dessert, which is a berry stuffed beignet a la mode with mascarpone and sweet brie drizzle. They're famous for their beignet sundaes there at that restaurant, Cafe Orleans. So that is for Pixar Fest, which goes all the way through September 3rd. Also there, you can buy a Remy spoon straw for $5.99. There he is, little Remy on a spoon straw. So there you go. It can be yours for $5.99. Here are some interesting additions to brunch at Disney Springs. So there used to be no breakfast at Disney Springs. Now we have at least 2 places serving breakfast daily and brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. So Maria and Enzo's is the newest brunch offering at Disney Springs, and it can be found at Maria and Enzo's, which I just said. Venture into the renovated airline terminal and discover an elegant buffet of starters that include salumi and cheese, antipasti, pizza, yogurt, and assorted pastries. You can pair it with one of the classic and contemporary dishes on the menu, including French toast, poached hen egg, and quinoa kale salad, a New York strip steak and eggs, farmstead vegetable frittata or spaghetti alla carbonara. The prefix of fare is $35 for an adult and $15 for a child, ages 3 through 9. Kids under 2 eat free. For the ultimate indulgence, you can add an endless mimosa and Bellini for just $15 more. That is the brunch at Maria Nenzo's at Disney Springs. The House of Blues Gospel Brunch takes place on Sundays at 10:30 and 1. The world-famous Gospel Brunch is a one-of-a-kind experience that puts the spotlight on local talent and Southern specialties. Traditional and contemporary gospel songs just may move you to wave a napkin and dance off some of the delicious cuisine. They have biscuits and gravy, fried catfish, peel and eat shrimp, chicken and waffles, honey-baked ham, roast beef, and much, much more at that brunch. Paddlefish has a come aboard and enjoy a classic brunch favorite like popular crab and asparagus Benedict or the mouth-watering Monte Cristo. Both pair nicely with a glass of the Southern Sangria, which is a house favorite. On Mother's Day, the venue will feature a Bloody Mary bar. Well, it's like, that's happy Mother's Day, Mom. Raglan Road Irish Pub and Restaurant. The Rollicking Raglan Road Brunch is offered every Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and features authentic Irish music, food, drink, and live entertainment. The brunch rates range from $8 to $26 a person. The menu is brimming with Irish tasty treats such as the full Irish breakfast, pancakes diaspora with creme fraiche, maple syrup and berry compote, smoked salmon potato cakes, to name a few. If you prefer the lunch fare, the slow roasted Guinness glazed rack of heaven baby back ribs, lobster club, and famous shepherd's pie are among their best sellers. Bonus, the dancers and live music are outstanding and will keep you entertained throughout your meal. Finally, STK Orlando, the steakhouse, you can order a la carte, but while STK is always known for their superb steaks, it would be a mistake to leave without trying the cinnamon monkey bread. On Mother's Day, the location will offer a special buffet featuring everything from shellfish to omelets, shrimp and grits to dry-aged New York strip steak. Wow, monkey bread. That actually sounds pretty good. Never thought a steak restaurant would have that. Next bit of news, Stacey Adams has been named the VP of Current Programming at ABC after exiting the same position at CBS. Another reorg there at Disney. The new Kung Fu Panda Emperor's Quest animation theater opens June 15th at Universal Studios Hollywood. So they're actually, I think, working on this at the one in Orlando too, I believe. It's going in the Shrek Theater. I could be wrong with that, but I think that's what they're doing. But this one, based on Kung Fu Panda, is opening June 15th at Universal Studios Hollywood in California. This probably is one of my favorite stories this week, but Tom's Shoes are making a special Disney line of shoes, and they're starting with princesses. So the first ones are going to be based on Cinderella along with Gus and Jacques on June 21st. Sleeping Beauty styles will follow on July 19th, and then Snow White styles will be available on August 23rd. There will also be a special 6-piece holiday capsule collection, which will be revealed later this fall. Tom's, Princess Tom's. If you like those shoes, you definitely need to check that out. Okay. So the H2O Glow Nights at Typhoon Lagoon happening this summer, a separately ticketed event. We've talked about this before. The tickets for that are now on sale. It will offer, as part of Walt Disney World's incredible summer celebration, Toy Story pals to throw glow parties on select summer nights starting June 21st, inspired by the awesome party in the Pixar short Partysaurus Rex. Disney H2O Glow Nights will take place only at Typhoon Lagoon on Thursdays and Saturdays from June 21st through August 11th from 8 to 11 p.m. Tickets are going to be $55 for adults and $50 for children's ages 3 through 9. Again, those are set for sale now, and I can get them for you if you are going to be there this summer and want to go to one of those glow nights. Tickets are now available also online, and I got mine. For the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and also the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So they are more expensive if you wait to buy them at the gate than they are if I buy them for you online in advance. So just look at the dates. It's on my page, or you can just Google it on Disney's page and figure out when you want to go, and then I'll get your tickets for you and link them to your My Disney Experience account. Next bit of news. Extra magic hours. Yes, we've already discussed this. Every single day starting July 1st to August 31st are going to be 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. at Hollywood Studios. Every single day. So you can get there bright and early and ride your Toy Story rides. Next bit of news. There is a new Charity by Design You Complete Me charm bangle from Alex and Annie in support of National Autism Association. Aww. So if you have a child that had autism or you support autism charities, this is the new Alex and Annie autism bracelet. And it is now available at the Disney Springs location. Next bit of news, Solo tickets, which is Solo, a Star Wars story, the new Star Wars movie coming out in May 25th, I believe. Those are going to be on sale in advance starting May 4th. I was looking for them the other day. I was trying to buy some and I couldn't find them. So May 4th is when you can do that if you want to buy them in advance. Okay. There are a whole bunch of different Pixar-related or Pixar Fest-related events going on at the Disneyland Resort hotels, which are the 3 on property at Disneyland this summer. I'm going to be staying at one of them during this time, so I'll see what this stuff is all about when I go, but they are doing all kinds of Pixar Fest fun-themed things at their hotels. So now through September 3rd, here are some of the experiences you can experience if you are going to Disneyland this summer. They will have Pixar-themed movie nights. When night falls over the Disneyland Resort, you can watch some of your favorite Disney Pixar movies under the stars, such as Toy Story and Inside Out. Before each movie starts, there will also be Pixar-themed trivia with special prizes. Ooh. Pixar Fest room packages. Surprise your friends and family with a Pixar-themed in-room amenity gift basket or a Pixar-themed room package to make your stay even more memorable. As a bonus, you can take all the items home as souvenirs. Yay! Pixar-themed summer pool activities starting Memorial Day weekend. Yay! Head down to the pools for daily Pixar-themed summer pool parties. You'll be immersed in the Pixar fun, with special games, activities, and all new energetic playlists featuring upbeat Pixar-inspired music. Adults can enjoy specialty poolside cocktails and non-alcoholic beverages themed to Pixar, including the Forget-Me-Not and Lucky Finn, inspired by Finding Nemo. Pixar shorts in the kids areas. For younger guests and the young at heart, beloved Pixar short films will be featured on the televisions in the kids area of each hotel. Pixar Fest photo frames. Gather your family and snap a photo with these larger-than-life, jumbo-sized Pixar-themed photo frames. These colorful photo props can be found at each hotel, so be sure to ask a front desk cast member for where you can get your Pixar Fest memories. Yay! The spring booking offer, that's what I was talking about. If you are staying in an on-property Disneyland hotel, here's the offer that goes through June 14th. So stays April 15th through June 14th, and we must book it by May 31st. It's 20% off premium rooms at the Disneyland Hotel and 10% on select rooms at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa and Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel on most Sunday through Thursday nights through June 14th. That is their deal currently. All right, this is on my feed. If you scroll down, you can see this. Disney has announced a Play Disney Parks app is coming soon, like this summer, for guests who are inside Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World. Your wait time will turn into playtime and allow you to explore parks and find exclusive experiences. Disney has not yet announced everything that will be included in the app, but you can expect some experiences that will include interaction like Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom or specific experiences for people waiting in a queue and achievements throughout the park. As for the release date, Disney says it's coming this summer on both iOS and Android. Now, somebody posted the patent for this. And the patent says, or shows an example of how it'll work. It says, somebody did like the activity and it said, no wait, go straight to the front of the line. So even if you don't have a fast pass with this Play Disney Parks app, if you're standing in the park playing this game, like waiting in line for a ride, you may get the prize that says go to the front of the line. I mean, that is so cool. So I hope that that is one of the features. It seems to be on the patent they filed for this particular app. So I can't wait to see all kinds of stuff you can win just playing that game while you're, around in the parks. So, and you have to be standing in the park. Now, I'll be in Disneyland this summer, so I want to see, and I'll be in Disney World in September. So I'll let you know how it works. The next bit of news is Millennial Pink Milkshake. Of course, we need a milkshake. Strawberry milkshake topped with pink cotton candy and a house-made Mickey marshmallow for $6.99 is now available at Walt Disney World. Pink milkshake. Pink milkshake. It's so pink that it can't even show you on the camera. There it is. The pink milkshake with the big marshmallow top. In a town hall held by 21st Century Fox president Peter Rice, he stated that the acquisition by Disney should be done by spring/summer of 2019. This is on the far end of our former expectations for when this would be completed, but the deal would take roughly until spring/summer 2019. He also revealed to the anxious staff members that his favorite Disney character is Goofy, further proving with lightheartedness that there isn't any pressing news currently on the deal between the two companies. Disney will acquire the 20th Century Fox Television Studio, 20th Century Fox Movie Studio, and FX Networks. The remaining assets, namely Fox Broadcasting Company, Fox Sports, and Fox News, will form a new company. Disney will lease office space on the Fox lot for 7 years after the acquisition as they transition employees and other assets to the Walt Disney lot. The move should be a painless one for employees moving over and an exciting one for the current employees, as this merger will be a rebirth and refocus of the company. So there you go. 2019, summer. All right. One of the things I talked about here in the post is that we were going to be talking about Universal holidays at Universal Orlando Resort. They begin November 17th and go through January 6th of 2019. So November 17th through January 6th of 2019, come celebrate Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, visit all the Who's down in Whoville with Grinchmas, and watch some of your favorite characters in the new Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. The magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle is back. Revel in a dazzling projection of holiday spirit nightly in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Hogsmeade, and Universal's Islands of Adventure. While in Hogsmeade, take in the festive decor, listen to the frog choir sing holiday-themed songs, and grab a hot butterbeer. Then head over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley in Universal Studios to see more stunning holiday decorations throughout London and Diagon Alley. And you won't want to miss the talented Celestia Warbeck and the Banshees sing their holiday hits. Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's is returning to the streets of Universal Studios Florida. This colorful parade fills the streets with music, confetti, and some of your favorite characters, including the Despicable Me Minions, Shrek and Fiona, King Julian, and the Penguins of Madagascar, and so much more. And of course, there's a visit from Santa as he rides high in the sky on a beautiful float, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. It's the perfect way to celebrate the holiday season. Grinchmas at Universal's Islands of Adventure is returning to Universal's Islands of Adventure. Hear the tale of the Grinch and help the Who's down in Whoville save Christmas during a wonderful live stage show. Sing along to all your favorite songs and get into the Grinchmas spirit. You can even start your morning off with breakfast with the Grinch himself. Obviously, reservations are required. Then stroll through Seuss Landing, all decked out for Christmas by the bustling Who's as they get their final preparations in order for Christmas. Ooh, exciting. Fan favorite Mannheim Steamroller will be returning to perform live on the Music Plaza stage. Their performances will take place on select nights during the months of November and December. Ooh, Mannheim Steamroller. The festively decorated on-site hotels at Universal Orlando will be just as beautiful this year. Each resort has decor specific to their location and provides a wonderful backdrop for family holiday photos. You can meet Santa Claus, watch tree lightings, indulge in special holiday treats, and see all the decorations all while on vacation. And right now, you could save up to $100 on your Universal Orlando Resort package when you visit all 3 theme parks. Take your vacation to the next level of awesome with the thrills and relaxations of Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. Plus, immerse yourself in a blockbuster entertainment at Universal Studios Florida and journey through the legendary worlds at Universal's Islands of Adventure. So, this particular vacation package includes a 5-night hotel accommodation, 3-park 5-day base tickets to Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay Water Park, early park admission to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Universal's Volcano Bay 1 hour before the park opens, and access to select live entertainment venues at Universal City Walk. When you travel between November 17th through January 6th of this year, you can save up to $100 on this package. So let me know if you want to do that. There's also a package right now that saved you $75 off that I've been booking for people. That's called the Splash Stay and Play package. And there's a Harry Potter package. So several to choose from, or we can just create your own for you at Universal. Royal Caribbean has introduced an app. So a lot of cruise lines are doing this now. And I have a lesson video on here about how to use the new updated Disney Cruise Line app. But Royal Caribbean's app is only working currently for their Symphony of the Seas ship, that's hard to say, and their Allure of the Seas ship. It's available in the Apple App Store, and also Google Play Store. It's called Royal Caribbean International. It's complimentary on board with no Wi-Fi purchase. There's a digital cruise compass and deck plans in the palm of your hand, and those are actually available before you actually get on the ship, whereas the Disney Cruise Line one, you can't actually access all that stuff until you're on the ship and on their Wi-Fi. So yay, Royal Caribbean, and they'll add more ships to the app as they go, but right now it's starting out with Symphony of the Seas and Allure of the Seas. So if we have you booked on one of those two, you can use the new Royal Caribbean app. Also, did you know that Royal Caribbean is autism friendly and has different autism friendly amenities on their ships, like complimentary TV programming from the Autism Channel, social stories available online before your cruise, which helps parents explain the cruise experience to their child, priority embarkation and debarkation onto the ship, special dietary offerings, Adventure Ocean flexible age grouping. Adventure Ocean is the kids clubs on Royal Caribbean, and so they would not require your child, if they have autism, to go necessarily with their age group. It's flexible depending on where they're most comfortable. So just letting you know that. Next bit of news. More millennial pink. Create picture perfect ears with your millennial pink inspired embroidery option at Disney's Wonderful World of Memories in Disney Springs. Ask a cast member for more details. That's right, kids. Get your name on your ears in millennial pink. They also have rose gold thread too. All right. Just this weekend at Joffrey's Coffee locations in Disney Springs, if you're running the Star Wars Half Marathon and you bring your bib or medal, and you could receive 20% off your drinks, the non-spirited drinks at Joffrey's Coffee this weekend, available the 19th through the 23rd. And also, you can add this first order thing on top of your drink. So there you go. Just this weekend at Joffrey's Coffee in Disney Springs. Also this weekend, there will be a Disney X Daniel Nicole custom monogramming event held at Ever After Jewelry Company in Disney Springs. Daniel Nicole handbags will be there during a meet and greet Saturday the 20th from 4 to 7 p.m. and Sunday the 21st from 1 to 3 p.m. Free patch with purchase. The monogramming will be Saturday with the purchase of a new bag. Free patches will be the promotion with a purchase on Sunday. There you go. So those Daniel Nicole bags are really cool looking. Like there's Princess Tiana and there's an apple from Snow White. And that's a bag. It's like clear. It's really cool. So if you like Daniel Nicole bags, definitely head to Ever After Jewelry Company at Disney Springs this weekend and get some monogramming done for free. Yay. Disneyland Paris news. The Marvel Annual Pass Night is now on sale for €39 per person for Infinity and Magic Plus pass holders. We knew it was going to be Marvel themed, and it is. They're now on sale. The renovated Magic Kingdom Speedway gas station is now open with a Speedy Cafe. The weeks-long refurbishment of the Speedway gas station outside of Magic Kingdom parking lot is now over. New offerings include a Speedy Cafe, milkshakes and smoothie station, and frozen yogurt. Fun. If you take an Uber or a minivan, they will take you to that station. FYI. Okay, free Disney dining. Now, okay, I said this, and that's probably why you're watching, so we are going to talk about that last. Here's the next piece of news you need to know. Disney is all into conservation and even has a conservation fund, if you did not know that. If you do the Caring for Our Giants tour, all that money goes to the conservation fund. So, Disney has just announced for its Earth Day promotion this year that on average, a new solar facility they are building on property is going to be able to provide power for 2 Disney theme parks at once, reducing the annual greenhouse gas emissions that Walt Disney World has by more than 52,000 metric tons and removing 9,300 cars from the road each year. During peak sun hours, up to 25% of Walt Disney World's power needs will be met through its solar energy farm it's building on property, and of course, the shape of a Mickey head. So that's pretty cool. Also, at my favorite quick service restaurant, Satuli Canteen in Pandora, the World of Avatar, which is in Animal Kingdom, they have now introduced 2 new bases for their bowls. And I'm excited to try one of these. It's a brown rice base and a hearty salad base, which are now options to complement any bowl at Satuli Canteen. So brown rice, salad option, now an option for your bowls there. Earth Day this Sunday, the retail chain Disney store retail chain, which is now called Shop Disney, announced that it will be phasing out the use of plastic shopping bags. Disney Store will end the use of plastic shopping bags starting in May of 2018. This will affect all of Disney's 215 retail Shop Disney stores. On Earth Day, Sunday, April 22nd, Disney stores will gift guests with an exclusive Disney branded reusable bag as a gift with purchase while quantities last. Moving forward, guests will have the opportunity to purchase a Disney branded medium or large reusable bag for 99 cents. So you can get it free on Earth Day, or you can purchase it for 99 cents after, but they will no longer give you a plastic bag for your purchases at a Shop Disney store. Happy Earth Day. All right, so finally, free dining. Now, this week, free dining was released for the UK. All right, so it was not released for the US. I know that you're probably seeing stuff and you're thinking, oh, free dining, I need to book now. Why hasn't my agent told me about this? It is not here. It is in the UK. And basically for the UK, it's for the rest of this year and then through 2019. So they book a year in advance out there. So do we here, but we haven't had 2019 packages released yet. Theirs get released early because it's a long journey and they usually have to book way in advance and they usually have to stay more nights and they usually get more time off work in the UK. So the way their free Disney dining is working for 2019 sometimes can help us predict whether or not we will see free dining next year, or even help us predict if we'll see it this year and what it might be. It's kind of a lagging thing. Like the US kind of gets similar things to what the UK gets in free dining, but not quite. And just because they're offering it to UK residents doesn't mean that 2019 will have free dining for the US. So here's what they're offering the UK residents for 2019. They must stay a minimum of 5 nights and have a minimum 5-day ticket to Walt Disney World. The free Disney quick service dining plan is for the Disney moderate resort guests. Moderate resorts are the Fort Wilderness Cabins, Caribbean Beach, Coronado Springs, Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter. Okay, so for them, they are going to get a free Disney quick service dining plan. The free Disney dining plan is that's the middle one, 1 table service, 1 quick service, 2 snacks per day. That one is going to be only for deluxe resort guests and deluxe villa resort guests, and value hotels are not getting free dining at all in the UK next year. They are only getting a free breakfast if you book a value resort hotel. So that is quite restricted from even what it was this past year for the UK. I have a feeling that predicts what's going to happen for us this year and next year. So here's my theories, okay? And this is all just my conjecture. It is not based on fact, okay? So we don't know facts until Disney actually releases it, if they do. There are rumors that they could release it here. You know, typically in the past, it has been released either the last week of April or the first week of May, first part of May. So I don't know if we're getting free dining in the US this year. So hear me say that first. I don't know if we're getting it. If we are getting it, I don't know what it's going to be. If we are getting it, I have no idea what the dates will be for it, what hotels will be included or not included in it, what nights will be included, not included in it, how many minimum night stay you have to have. I do not know any of that because they have not released it. Okay. So typically in years past, it gets released next week or the week after. So, of course, I will be watching. I will know when it happens. And early in the morning, I might be switching some of your vacations. So it just depends on if you've given me permission to do that. I've talked to some of you and let you know yours may qualify. And here's what I need to know from you in advance when they do release it. If I did not talk to you, I don't think it's going to qualify. So here's what doesn't qualify. If you already have another discount on your package, so if you are getting a military discounted package, you do not qualify for free dining. If you are renting points from a DVC member, you do not get free dining. If you are a DVC member and you're booking through points, you do not get free dining. So anything that already has a discount on it, if you bought discounted tickets at work and we linked them to your account and you are a room-only reservation, you do not get free dining. You do not even get the option. So that's why I talk y'all out of that sometimes, because it's not worth the savings. You don't even get the opportunity at it if you have already booked tickets off property or from an off property source. So that jeopardizes you for any other discount at Disney. So definitely want to let you know that. So free dining, here's how it has worked in the past. Okay, so again, we don't know how it's going to work now. You just heard me say what the UK is getting next year. It is not at all what they have gotten in the past. It is very limited. Last year, they limited free dining quite a bit from what it had been in years past in the US. So it went from people getting free dining, the Disney dining plan, which is the middle plan, the most popular one, for reservations at moderate resorts and deluxe resorts, to only deluxe resorts getting free dining Disney dining plan, and every other moderate and all-star resort or value resort got the quick service plan for free. Now you're allowed to upgrade for a price. Okay, so if you are staying at a value and you get the quick service for free, but you decide you want to upgrade to the Disney dining plan, you can. You just pay the difference. Okay. If you're staying in a moderate and you decide you want to upgrade to the Disney dining plan, you can for a fee. So what I ended up doing last year for a lot of people is looking at their dates for whoever qualified, then looking at the resort they were at. If they didn't qualify at that resort, because Port Orleans is usually completely left out of this, and a lot of people book there for moderate. So they were completely left out. So I looked at deluxes to get them the same dining plan they already had. And it was the same price for them to upgrade to a deluxe resort with free dining to get the Disney dining plan for free than what they were already paying for a moderate with the dining plan. So usually free dining will save you money if you are upgrading. Like if you are wanting a nicer hotel than what you're already staying at and you upgrade, you can usually pay roughly the same amount of money, except if you're staying at a value. Roughly the same amount of money for what you booked to go from a moderate to a deluxe, and you can get free dining included. And then, you won't pay much more than what you already agreed to pay for your package. Does it save you money? That's another thing, another question I posed at the beginning of this video. Does free dining save you money? It used to. Free dining was first introduced after 9/11. So when we had a recession in our country here in the US, and people were not being able to afford to take vacations, especially not to Disney. So Disney was having a lot of trouble booking hotels, especially in the fall. That used to be the off season. Okay. It's not anymore with all the holiday parties and holidays and things like that. And also the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. It has gotten so popular in the fall that it's no longer an off season. So that's why last year, free dining did not happen in October. So if you were staying in October, they were booked up. They did not need any help booking hotels in October, so they didn't offer it for any October dates. So last year, they started offering end of August through September. They skipped the month of October. They skipped most of November. There were a couple of dates in November that free dining was offered. And then in December, it was like middle of the month through the 23rd-ish. So that's what it was last year. What I've noticed about booking this year is that it is being booked quite a bit for fall. I have a ton of reservations in the fall, hardly any for July and August, especially August. So if you can stand the heat, if you can, go to your resort pool in the afternoons when it's the hottest, or go take a nap and go to the parks early in the morning and late in the evening so it's cooler, you have probably got a really good chance to be offered free dining this year if you stay in August or September. I don't know about November. I don't know about December. I definitely can predict October won't be included at all. So definitely consider booking an August stay. If you have not booked yet and you've thought about it, you should definitely consider that, especially if free dining is released and that's some of the dates. That actually could be a good deal for you if you were already planning on getting a dining plan. So I definitely think that probably it will bleed over into the summer more than it normally does, and will be less fall dates and probably more summer dates, just because they are having trouble booking this summer. It's soft. So they've got like August especially is just very not booked. So again, when does Disney release a deal? When they need to. And that's it. Do I think there would be free dining next year? No. Why do I think that? Because Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens next year. We don't know when, we just know 2019, but it opens next year. Definitely by the fall would be my guess. And the fall is when they usually offer free dining. Are they going to need to help booking their hotels when Star Wars Land opens? And when does Disney offer free dining or any other deal? Say it with me, friends. When they need to. So if they have got it all booked up, they don't need to. It will not be offered. So my prediction is this may be the last year of free dining if it's offered at all. Again, we don't know. It hasn't been released. So we shall see. If it is, it may not save you money. And why do I say that? Because you may not get the dining plan free that you want at the hotel you're booked at. So you may have to pay extra to move up to the dining plan you want. Number two, if you book free dining, your hotel room is the highest rate it can be for each night you stay, meaning there is no hotel room discount with free dining. So only the dining plan is discounted. So if you're staying at one of those hotels, it is going to be full rack room rate is what we call it. So the highest that hotel can be booked for at those particular dates, that's what you will pay if you get the free dining plan. So that's why I say it may not save you money. However, at the same time they release free dining, they normally release a room discount as well. And usually the room discount is for other times other than just when the free dining times are, so it can include more people. If I see that the room discount saves you more money than switching to free dining, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I always do. When a room discount comes out, I search all my clients that qualify and I see if I can save you money or else upgrade you for the same amount of money to an upgraded room. So that's what I try to do. But you guys are great at booking early. So it's usually only people who have booked after the prices have been raised at Disney, which happened February 21st of this year. So if you booked after that, you might have a chance to save money. If you booked before that, that room discount probably won't save you any money because you got a cheaper rate when you booked before they raised the prices. And that's what a lot of my people found out when the late summer discounts were released. They didn't save any money because they had booked so far in advance, they booked the cheaper rate. So free dining may not save you money anymore because the dining plan has gotten very expensive and the rooms are very expensive. And so you have to pay full room rate to get the free dining plan. Number two, they may not be available during the dates you've already booked. It may not be available at the resort you've already booked. And there will only be a limited number of rooms available on the free dining plan. So obviously people who are already booked are going to get priority from me at 3 a.m. when they release this deal to look and see if you qualify. Okay, so if you are one of those people who is not already on a discounted plan and thinks you may be somewhere in these dates, and I haven't already contacted you, which I have contacted people I think might qualify, let me know and let me know what I'm authorized to do. Am I authorized to change your resort if it saves you money or if it, can upgrade you for the same price? Am I allowed to get the room discount instead if that saves you more money? Am I allowed to switch your nights that you're staying if it's only offered certain nights of the week? Because the way these offers work is they are only good if you're staying the dates it's good for. If you're not, then you can't get the offer. So it's just very restrictive in that way. So some people even have to change the dates of their vacation. So if you are flexible in all that, let me know and I will look once they're released, if they're released. So I have to give that caveat, if. And again, it may not save you money for the reasons that I've already stated. If it doesn't, I'm going to leave your package alone. I don't want to cost you more money. So, if it doesn't save you any money, I'm leaving it alone. But if it does, or I can upgrade you for the same price to a nicer hotel, I'll probably do that without calling you. So you have to give me authority to do that. Because again, these packages get released really early in the morning online, and we agents get up at 3 a.m. and then start checking every single hour until they are released. So I'm not going to contact you at 3 a.m. and ask you if you want to move to the Contemporary from, Port Orleans. I'm just going to do it. So you need to give me that information ahead of time and just let me know, yes, that's okay. So that is free dining. That is how it works. That is what was released in the UK for 2019 yesterday. And that is what we don't know what will get released here, if anything. But predictively, every other year, it's been released either next week or the week after. So I will let you know once I know, and I will let you know exactly what it is. I'll probably do a special breaking news video just for free dining if it happens, and let you know what it is and when it's available. But those of you who have talked to me about booking in August or are thinking about booking in August and September, you really need to solidify whether or not you want to do that, because I think you will have the best chance at it if they do indeed release free dining. All right. That's all I have for today. Good luck, Star Wars Dark Side half marathon runners this weekend, wearing Darth Vader in honor of you. So enjoy your race, and everybody enjoy your weekend. Let me know if you are thinking about booking something when free dining comes out, and I will keep you on my list. Talk to you later. Bye.